Alrighty then.
Are we live?
Yeah,
We're
we are
live.
live.
Yeah, we're live.
Alright.
I'm gonna look at Ugo on this roller. What are you going on to do?
I'll watch Uger as well.
I'm gonna watch
He
Shop.
he kind of flubs his first sticky, but you know.
Very weird jumping. He gets in a very low health. He stickies catwalk straight away, but Egg is on the ground, so Egg looks to be favourable this mid. He's hit a sticky on. But everyone on Yes Squad is on the right crate, and Uger just proceeds to spam it and kill a bunch of people.
Now it's a scout and remit down for U-Squad, and scout and remit down for multiplex.
And Irrelevant is crossbowing for some reason instead of healing.
This is a strange mid fight, and I think. Okay,
Yeah, Yes Squad are bringing this back somehow. This is very odd. Zato has no ammo. And there's an Uber on mid. A very elongated mid.
that was
I
a
don't
very
know.
nice pipe on Render who escapes and. Oh no, he comes back in for the health back. Okay.
Render is just
Alright.
below the demo. He
Render.
gets the demo
What?
as well.
This is pretty good. If Irrelevant stays alive, they can just go back into mid cup.
Yeah, they should be going right now. They have
That's-
full Uber advantage.
That was a pretty sloppy play, to be honest, from Multiplex's part.
That was sloppy play from both teams, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't know how that mid lasted that long.
Now Render's in, red team has gone in. Render's checking around a red crate. I think they should just force Multiplex out. I don't think they need to contest there. If they wanna,
A
unless they
Multiplex
want to
would-
lose more play.
Multiplex Soldier jumped on Irrelevant's head, but he managed to stay in Garage, just not die or pop, so that's positive for them. They should get this point, and probably even the next point for free. Because they have Uber advantage, they should be pushing right now. And it looks like they are, they're going through Garage.
Yeah.
Looks like you're just gonna get Courtyard for free, and just start walking in.
They're kind of contesting, but they backed
no,
off
they can't
after
really contest
spam. Yeah.
And it looks like a scout Uber in, but he gets juggled straight away. He's still going
Yeah.
for it though. Is this Render? Render is
Yeah,
going
it's
in
Render.
still. He dies
That
to
was-
Zato though. He gets
As long
outshot.
as they get the cap, it's okay, but I think Multiplex can kind of just re-push in with Uber advantage after a while.
And Uga has a cone trap on the left side
Yeah.
for Yes Squad. And yes, Multiplex look to be going in through top with a soldier. They haven't seen the soldier on the right though. And they're just bullying him out. They haven't popped. This is very positive for them. They're just gonna kill the soldier in lunchbox. But their med looks a bit lost. Left is lost. Zato has
Enzo is
run up.
trying to go for the back cap here. Oh no, he comes back in.
They're behind them through Z. This
Oh,
is a
Enzo
very
gets the
awkward
fourth.
position. Looks like a good Uber. Egg gets caught out. Actually, Yes Squad almost have Uber, so it looks like they're going to be able to recontest this with Uber. And they're going bar, but they lose 2 players, both scouts. That was a bit keen from both scouts. They should have just like stayed back with their combo and then pushed in with the Uber advantage they had.
Yeah, they're kind of doing silly things right now, to be honest. And here, it's just the pocket, and who might even die because Relevant's not got the Uber, but he gets a kill, and Relevant has to leave, and he dies. It just seems like U-Squad here aren't being very coordinated. They're just in odd positions when they're trying to re-push, and they're just losing players like left, right, and center.
Yeah, I agree. It seemed like Multiplex just played around Zato that entire time, and they all tried to shoot Zato, and Zato just shot
But
them back.
as we say, there's some players go down on Multiplex, and the Uber is forced by Corgi, which is good for there. Just don't want the other scout peeking around to die. Tries to go for a back cap.
Geo hits a
Should-
big midi on
Render's gonna get the back cap here. This is a good play.
left gets egg from somewhere. I don't know where.
And they should take down the scout. Oh, yeah, Enzo might run for the back cap. Oh, he's getting chased down by a scout. Will he win the duel? Come on,
left on 29
Enzo.
health, getting chased.
Oh,
Left is gonna go down
left,
here, I
left's
think.
gonna go down by Rando. Right chord, yeah.
And Rando's just gonna. They already got second, so. Oh
Like,
look,
nice.
Corgi comes. Yeah, Corgi just backcaps.
Alright, and he's got to bring it back 3-1. I wanna look at Eggs roll out this time.
I'll watch you go. We'll just different views for demo man.
They seem to be trading stickies quite often on this mid, and I don't agree with that. I think they should maybe fly 2 at the other demo and just go for the players, because just trading stickies doesn't help your team at all.
Uga did try and put lots of spam on the crate, but he just didn't get a lot done. Uga's just sticking the crate actually. He's not actually putting any spam on the other team, which is very odd. He's just throwing pipes and he's not hitting anyone. As I say, he hits render, but it was a spam pipe. No, he comes forward and takes out everyone. Huge damage.
Oh.
Uga makes huge plays. Gets a 4k.
Problem that mid is U squad kind of bunched in that corner. They didn't try and expand out because the hills were concentrated in that area, so they had
Uga
to
just
stay
came
there.
across the
Yeah,
point. It
Uga
just
just
sort of
walked forward, did damage, and everyone just died from spam.
He had no pressure on him the entire mid,
Yeah.
so he just got to like walk across with
And
all his
Granary-
cities lit.
Granary is one of those maps along with Badlands where if you win the mid and your med stays up and their med dies, like you have a very high chance of, taking last because your players won't get hurt when you multi. So, and then you just win the post block because everyone on their team is on like 50 HP and you're full.
Yep, this should be a pretty easy push for multiplex, granted they don't stuff up. And it looks like they're gonna push through left. Leading with Zato.
Render's on sniper.
They just snuck it.
Render
No one's
takes
really
a shot. He misses. They focused a bit on the sentry, and now he's got to come in hopefully for a cleanup, but doesn't look very likely at this stage.
Multiplex looks like they're just gonna take this pretty easily.
Yeah.
There's no one left on. Yes.
I think if you start lose,
That's
if you
5-0.
lose mid
Oh,
on this,
5-1.
it's 4-1 I
5-1.
think.
Is that 4-1?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks Anzo for
Nice one,
making that
Anzo. I think if you know you're gonna lose mid, I think you just leave. Like honestly, on this map, you just leave. You have time to leave. They can't really chase you through second if you have like 3 players up still. So if you leave early with your med, you should be able to hold last till second at least.
Both demos on ground this mid, just spam each other with stickies. And
Look at
Uber is
Zato.
still just sticky him out.
Zato's on catwalk. He's just going. He's just looking at people. He hasn't fired a rocket. He's trying to stop the jump. Oh, Rando does the strange strategy of jumping with the shotgun out against the 300 HP pocket. I'm not sure what it's achieving here, but
That mid again, they just did the thing where they just stayed in death corner. Like they just stayed there. I mean, they got out with players, but it just seems like a very poor position.
I don't think
As I
this is
said,
a good hold
multiplex
because yeah,
Poor pop, I think.
yeah, poor pop from Red Team.
Irrelevant. Yeah.
Yeah.
He
I don't think
didn't really have
I don't
anything.
think his team was really in danger apart from one player. Like they just backed out, leave one player to die, hold last with Uber. It's easy, or like recontest. But now they're kind of getting bullied out by multiplex here, and a lot of players on U squad are hurt. So if Zato just wants to walk in, look at a dry push, they might get some picks. But I think he opts to back and wait for Uber.
Yeah, that was a really odd pop from Irrelevant because he just popped it just on Egg, and Egg had nothing loaded. So I think he could have got out without popping it. I think it was a bit of a panic pop. So
Yeah,
I guess it's
definitely.
still gonna be even. Oh, Render
we have the
actually
Render
gets a
with the cheeky
headshot through
snipe.
top. He doesn't do anything, but he gets a headshot. He looks like he might want to snipe left. And he's just gonna open door himself. He sees stickies and thinks better of it. Both teams fully charged. We might see some suicides. Zato coming in. He gets destroyed straight away though.
Jiho also coming in. He's taken some spam. And I think he just got midied twice. So he definitely got air stick in and got rocketed. Oh.
Good defensive play from Yes Squad. Just
I'm
keeping
not
the play.
not too keen about left's position here because the demo can only do so much, and they've got the force, but I don't know what this really achieves for either team, honestly.
Yeah, looks like it's just gonna be a reset.
And Chop and Geo are up top. They might try to go for a play here because
Actually,
Egg
Ugo
does go
comes
down.
in and does a lot of damage to the combo.
Yeah, this should be the map. Yeah,
this
is
should
map.
be the game. No, wait.
Look.
Look at
Nah,
they'll save
it's
this.
map. It's map.
No, Ugo has no ammo loaded. There's nothing really happening for multiplex. They're just sort of spamming.
Honestly, they just need to send a soldier jump on the point in the cap. Like, that's really it. The cap is halfway capped, and a soldier will just, like, bounce people off on 250 HP.
Yeah, I don't want to call it too early because Yes Squad have been defending the boss pretty well so far. I mean, they've been on them most of the time, so. But the time's slowly degrading, so I don't think it's going to play a big factor because I doubt they're going to push until they get Uber. And it's probably just going to be even Ubers again, and then a suicide. Actually, Jiho's coming in really aggressive on Sniper. He's looking left now. He doesn't look like he sees anyone. Actually, he sees Render.
Oh,
And he
Render
kills
stands still for a brief moment. He was caught slipping right there.
He did not see that coming.
He did not. Now, they're just looking like they're going to work around the sniper with this Uber, who should just honestly just charge and wait for the post Uber to drag us the shit.
Gets Corgi.
He body shots Corgi, and he's gonna, yeah.
Yeah, that was good play around the sniper. They just push it in front of him.
I honestly think if you have a player down, you know they're gonna Uber in with the sniper, just crush them, send both soldiers there. Like, honestly, what they're gonna do, they have to Uber 4 people. But they didn't, and that's game. That's map.
But he didn't really play well against the sniper. You just jump on them. You just jump 2 soldiers on them, and they have like 5 people there, and then they have to multi everyone.
Honestly,
and you can sort of just hold it.
Granary being a really open map, if you know they're gonna push in and you don't feel like pushing out, you really should be running utils, like the heavy on pipe, engineer anywhere behind, like around the point. Like those are really good things to, you know, delay Ubers, especially in even Ubers.
Yeah, definitely. And this, not a very close game as far as I could tell. I mean, we didn't see the first half, which was 3-0 to multiplex, but yeah, that's it's disappointing when you get to see the first half, but it didn't look like it was that close anyway. So
yeah, I think the next map's gonna be Gully.
Gully, okay.
We have the logs up if you want to take a look.
Well, both these teams have pretty strong demo men, I think. So this could be a really fun match to watch.
I honestly,
contrary to Gully Wash popular belief, where people
I
just hold
honestly
last all the time.
think Uga has a bit of an edge here because
He's got better DM, definitely.
I think he's just much more effective with like the heals and like.
Oh yeah, he gets
He's very difficult to die. He does when scouts try for him, he puts the stick in the ground and he tries to pipe them.
He definitely plays the play behind the pocket soldier and never take damage and just poop on people while Zato goes forward and
I mean, if
aggressively.
you look at the first half, he did 4.3k to the next person's 3.3. Yeah, and Rando, like, this was Rando's like about 4,000 heals and 2 point something over heals. So, I mean, I guess most of that was probably on Rando, but he's been really effective with his damage based on the amount of heals he's been receiving. And it just looks like the MG scouts multiplex here just like taking winning duels. Like 6-Volt and Chop have been winning a lot of duels. And granted, they should honestly just be having their scouts just try take these fights because I think they're gonna come up on top most of the time against New Squad's flank.
I feel like Render probably has a better chance. Anzo, as I've seen so far, has not been winning very many duels, or even going for them.
Yeah,
but
they probably,
Render definitely has some pretty good.
It's probably
DMs,
more of a 50-50 split with Render, but I think against Corgi and Enzo, it might be a little bit more advantageous for Jiho and Chop for 6-Volt to just go in and try hold W, just bind their keys down and get some frags on them.
Chop definitely the king of MG players, as far as he has like a billion hours of it, and is still playing in this division. I guess Multiplex are pretty much a MG team, aren't they? Just mostly DM heroes.
Yeah, basically. It's definitely working out on these maps.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And looks like we're going live into the second game of.
No, watch some egg right here.
OWL12 Div3 Grand Finals between Multiplex and Yes Squad.
Oh, look at Egg's roller. He's going big door. He's looking to stick your corner.
Oh, Uga gets a bunch of damage. Everyone at big door just took a bunch of damage from Uga.
Yeah, I don't think Egg has hit much. And our Elven goes down to a straight pipe. And he also takes down Egg. And I think this is the mid, unless Enzo and Render can combine to do something.
Enzo's already out.
Yeah.
Basically, they just all stood on the floor and all stood
honestly,
big door.
Enzo should have just come in to try to distract so Render could get a pack and like they could try to take a fight because it was against just a scout and the demo. Like if they both rushed and killed the scout early, I think they would have won the fight. But you know, it is what it is, and now they're stuck defending last. Basically, full Uber to set.
Let's Let's hope we're not gonna have one of these gully wash lasts that take a billion years to push.
Another
Render is going
thing,
sniper and is sniping down river.
yeah, another thing with gully wash is honestly you can't. It's really hard to push unless you have basically two advantages, like a full Uber and a player ad, or you have two player ad down with even Ubers. As they say, that's multiplex coming, but they do lose Uber, so
Control point is being captured.
Relevant
their
does
demo
get
suicide.
mitigated by Zeta.
Alert. Our control point is being captured.
They might. This is yeah, this is.
Zato and Medic's still alive. Oh, no.
Yeah,
Zato
Zeta
goes down.
died,
Left is
and
out.
it's gonna be an even Uber because Irrelevant spawns now while left just links up right now. Oh, it's gonna be like 10 ad, but not much.
That was a very, very weird push by Multiplex. They jumped the demo in as a suicide, and he went and died, and then they Ubered after him. I don't think
Yeah.
that's the right play on
I
Gully Wash
think
for sure.
if-
Gully Wash,
if you go
the
river-
last point's very important for demo.
If you go river, solo soldier Ubers are really poor on this map because the other team can do one or two things. They can split and just cause the Uber to be useless, or they can just go back onto the floor, which makes the soldier have to readjust his position constantly. Now, if you have both the demo and the soldier in that scenario, because the demo is really good at getting damage on everyone. If they're running away from him, the soldier can then come in and clean up. Like, you can't just have the one soldier in. Honestly, it's not gonna work. And
just-
Render's
Not having a
this
demo
is the
there is-
two-man suicide. Anza goes down. Hello, air. 6-4 goes down. This has been a strange suicide because they sent 3 players in, but then 1 player went for a suicide, then Geo tried to go, then 6-4 tried to kill the sniper.
They look like they're pushing up bottom. But
Yeah.
Ugas
I don't-
just kick them
He
out.
just, yeah. As
Wait,
I say,
Egg's
this
behind
egg
them.
comes in and forces it, and he gets
Kills the
killed,
scout.
and he's still alive. This is a
Wow.
pretty nice GG egg player,
Yeah,
then he
GG
gets
egg.
fired. Never mind.
No, it's still
But
good.
then
He forced
Zeta
Uber.
goes down.
They're gonna unfold
So-
this.
This is another
Maybe
hole. They
push
can
it.
try push it, but there's still a demo. It's really hard to push out against demo because, the doors. There's so many roller doors. As I say,
Still going.
Ren is holding his W key forward, pushing the map. They're just checking, make sure nothing's going behind them, looking at big, and they should get the cap. This is good retake.
They kill the scout behind. And they just look like Multiplex is just gonna hold mid after losing players pretty weirdly. They just look like fighting at big door. Looks like it's just a spam fight. I don't think anything's gonna happen here. Multiplex with a slight Uber advantage. I don't think it's enough to push, especially on Gully Wash. But I'm gonna expect some plays from big door. Actually, look, no, they're coming around choke very aggressively. Maybe a jump in.
I
Looks like-
think in this scenario, you just need to keep the flank players buffed and just have them walk around big door, try to get things done because it's really hard to push on Gully Wash second with even Ubers without being having a play ad because they can just fall out, come back top, recontest with Uber. You can't really do much. If they're holding height, you can't really force them as effective. And as we said, G-Head just taunts and kills himself. I think that might have been intended to go snipe, actually, to be honest.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
And as I said, this Corgi tries to go for a jump and gets smashed, and Render goes down with him. And both teams exchange Uber, and Anzo is probably going to get caught out here by the 2 scouts.
Egg is being very aggressive. He should have backed out with that. That was... Never mind, he gets Uga. That was a weird play. It
This
looks
is-
like... Yeah, Multiplex are gonna take it in a very weird exchange. They
This
have player
is
advantage.
that was really bad. As they should have just sent one soldier in to go for a force, not the scout as well. Because now they're gonna lose last, so they're gonna lose a round.
Yep, they have
Unless
spawners, but the
unless
subs are-
Egg makes the play of his life, which has been possible, as proven
Yeah,
by the GG Egg players of the day we have seen from him. But he takes down Chop, and looks like this is gonna be a reset with 50% add on left.
Egg is definitely a clutch player, so he's putting stickies forward. I don't think he's going to do much with this, but they definitely want to look to force the Uber before they get into lobby. And it looks like they're jumping top, and Jiho goes down at top, but Zato comes in. They don't know the stickies on the log, and this big jump in looks like Uber's going to be forced. They'd
Chop
have
dies
Uber-
again, and Nuga's, he gets shotgun down, but Zato hits
Zato.
the double shotgun of his life as well. but he also goes down, and we see the scout Uber. It's not going to be very effective. Because both guys can just continuously like cycle hits from this, and he's gonna go down from the soldier. Hopefully, he opts for the fabulous the sword, and he lives. Apparently, this is weird. I don't like this.
Seems like there's being lots of sloppy play from both teams right now. Corgi does pick up 3 kills, but then dies at big door. And looks like MX are just like content to just DM them, like at every point, and just try and win the DM fights, which they are, like very often, as the MG team will do. But even here, like they're just trying to muscle them, and yeah, Squad aren't really putting up much of a fight at choke. They're just sort of.
Well, they were holding really aggressively with Rando right at choke even with 2 players this side. I think they understand that they can just take the trade here because they have 20 ad, but it's slowly draining, so they have to go in really soon.
Left is healing very slowly. He's been healing Zato the entire time.
This is a good Uber, but rest of. Yeah, this is good because Corgi went under and he just crunched the 3 players standing there. He kills Zato left and Uga. And Randa hits the big midi. Well, not the big midi, like a meter off the ground. And her elephant also goes down.
It's a good direct. Uga the only one respawning. He's got sticky traps in second. He's in the forward spawn. Looks like he might be going for a play. He's just sitting there right now. It looks like he's gonna go behind them. No, he backspawns. No big plays from Uga. Egg would have done it.
Yeah, Egg would have done it, come on. And it's been 8 minutes and it's still no round, and I think I honestly think that they should just chill and
play in this spot.
Yeah, just try to go for picks. Like you can't really push out on Gali last with even Ubers and just a player advantage. Like you might need to, just opt for some picking classes like Spy, Sniper, or even go to the legendary Pyro Uber underneath.
Egg has crits.
Oh, he does. Wow, this is.
He
But
doesn't do anything.
No way, but he gets the force. But the thing out, if you stayed alive there, as like Egg, unfortunately Egg dies. But if you stay alive and you have crits and you repush, it's really effective because.
Yeah, they should have just forced the Uber with the crits and then just held and then just crits in again. They just sent 3 players into die with the crits. It was pretty poor. And Jiho, well, they're just gonna cap seconds. And is this still crits on our elephant? I can't see. Yep, still crits on our elephant, and he's got quite a big advantage. They've just built it up, like just built faster. And Egg looks like he wants to go through choke. He gets left. Oh, big crits by Egg. He just takes out all the players. Uga's still alive.
That's actually a GG player. That's a GG Egg player of the day right there. And hopefully he can take down Chop. Oh no, Chop went back to spawn.
Corgi is coming to last. They're all coming to last really quick.
Well, Corgi can't really.
Heavy comes out and Mulch is
Corgi just needs to jump the point.
Yeah.
Fire rockets at the ground. Cap. Nice. Good work. Good work.
Egg with a huge play, pretty much winning that round.
That was actually an GG Egg player of the day.
Yes, definitely confirmed. Probably the player of the match so far. Probably the player of both matches that I've seen. Granted, we did miss the first half of the last one.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at what Egg tries to do on mid. He's going choke, and he's firing a sticky at big, and he immediately falls back onto the ground. I'm not sure I'd agree with this decision.
They have no presence on point. Multiplex is just taking higher and just destroying them. Uga comes on top but just takes out all their players. And the only person that gets out is Egg. And he's still a big goal. We're gonna see an Egg play? I think we're gonna see. No. He bitches out. Fair enough though. Yeah, Multiplex just sort of took high and then won. Like that's pretty much it. Egg dropped to the ground straight away. And yeah, so they're gonna have big advantage pushing into last here.
Yeah.
There's a sentry going on?
Yeah.
On the stairs.
There's
Pretty
2 details. There's no scouts, but honestly, scouts aren't effective on defense until posted. So might as well go U2.
The control point
It's still even players right here, and a lot of multiplex are hurt, and Egg does hit some nice pipes into choke, and Corgi goes for a big double soldier kill. But
They come
it's
back
just
in, multiplex.
Corgi versus the rest of the world right now.
And Corgi almost wins.
He almost did it. If he hit the last rocket there and killed the med, bounces scout at the point, I think Ansley would have come in.
I'm gonna watch Egg on this rollout and see if he opts to go choke again, which I think was the right decision, but hopefully this time he doesn't fall off.
Yeah, he shouldn't really fall off. He just needs to walk forward, get damage on the scouts. And if he dies, he dies. He gets hit damage on everybody.
He gets
That
good
scout
damage on
forward,
scouts, he
but
drops
he's on
again,
2 HP. Nice.
Meanwhile, Render took out Uga, so it's looking to be a more positive mid for Yes Squad. And they're just all in elbow, and Zato's cleaning people up.
Well,
But
he's
he's
on
on
10
10
HP. They
He
really
should
need
be
to shoot him.
Yeah, just let him live for a while.
They need to. The problem with, even though they won that fight, the problem with G Squad's mid has seemed like players are kind of been on like 5 HP, and they're just like, yeah, no, let's shoot at something else. Like they need to focus down the target. Like just call, oh, I got 190 to him. Let's shoot the fuck out of him. But they're not. But
Uga defending this point.
yeah,
He just seems to be delaying them, not actually.
yeah.
Probably
This
just
is
running at Uber.
this is fully bad. I think.
Jiho sniping from River.
Yeah, they really need the soldier and demo Uber because it's you can't do little pocket. And they're looking to go through roller though. Oh,
So it's
scout.
Scout Uber. Yeah, that's
They
not a
really-
bad idea. They need to kill the
They're not
heavy though.
killing that heavy quick enough. Lost players. That's not
They're
great.
still gonna get this point, I think. No, never mind. Uga
Oh,
kills a bunch of people.
Oh.
Rando can do
Rando. Oh, never mind.
If he killed the demo, he probably could have had it, but
Yeah.
just they didn't kill the heavy fast enough. That was like pretty much it.
Honestly, there was no point to take the scout in there because there's no pyro to stop them. They should have just like they can see the glass, like who's like what classes or what.
What?
Says,
Uga hits
some
huge pipes.
big
Oh.
pipe. Left has got Uber here, so they gotta be careful not to get forced. And Corgi takes on Zeta, so he doesn't really have an Uber target. Like he's just gonna fall back to last. And Reno also takes down Jiho, so that's kind of a misplay on multiplex. Yeah.
Very poor positioning.
is being contested.
I don't know why they're trying to back cap here. They all just stand on the point they should get, but it looks like they're gonna lose it, and they're going to die in the process. Oh,
No, Render
no,
does defense. Render and
Wow.
Enzo do go back and save
This
it.
is really poor decision from multiplex because even though they've Uber, it's slowly ticking down, and they've lost they've lost both.
And doesn't look like they're even gonna go off last now. They don't have players, so they're just gonna push even Ubers. And Yes Squad probably just go for some pick plays. Like again, play it safe. It's finals. Like if there's ever a time to play safe, it's finals.
Let's not forget about the glorious Division 3 finals of last year on Snakewater. Like, let's never talk about that again.
Yeah, don't even mention.
And as we said, Reno goes in, Corgi goes in, sorry, for force, but he didn't really see the med, so he couldn't do anything. But luckily, this is Gully Wash, where chokes are the greatest thing about this map, and Zeta
They
goes down
dropped 2
6
players.
Chop might go down here. Chop is at this, wow. Gio is kind of in a bad position. He does get the 1 kill, he's gonna kill the demo.
Alert. The control
Zeto's
point
being very aggressive. He probably shouldn't have gone out and chased Egg. Egg just needs to stick the point.
Everyone on blue just
Sticky the
needs to
point,
get on.
yeah.
Yeah, nice, 2-1.
Yeah, Squad playing a lot better on this map. Is this their choice or?
I don't think so, because they were lower seeds, so they should have picked Grand. I believe they picked Grand.
I'm gonna watch Corgi. He seems to be doing some pretty good jumps this map. It's very interesting to see who he goes for on this mid. Looks like he just jumps right, but doesn't see anyone, because the demo goes big door for multiplex, and then he just gets killed. And scrappy fights on the floor. Looks like 6-Volt is just content to just DM both scouts with a med of Yes Squad and is bullying them out just by himself. That's very, very weird.
I think the Elephant sometimes needs to turn around to assess the situation by himself. Like, if you turn around, your med beam keeps healing. Just like, you gotta make the call sometimes as med to try stay and kill the scout or whatever. But now they're going up top, and they're trying to stop the point. I think this is a really good position, but they lose render as we saw.
GG Egg going in really hard. He looks like he's gonna get the medic. He does force the Uber, so
This is a bad multi situation here. One of them needs to get the fuck out. Or jump away, at the very least.
Time has been added.
This is not looking excellent. GG Egg comes back for the sick wraparound jump from River somehow.
yeah, I don't know. I think he just walked down there. And now it's just gonna be even Uber.
I'm not actually sure what either team are doing on this map. It just seems really scrappy. No one's having quite the coordination necessary to win fights, but someone ends up on top anyway, because that's the nature of this game.
Yeah, it doesn't look. It's pretty sloppy from both teams, but at least it's entertaining.
And we're just chilling here at last. I think they should go for some U-Tills, but as we say, six goes down. Jiho is going on for this spy special. Let's watch. We gotta look at Geocam. He's underneath the point right now, and he gets spotted. But is he amazing? Is he gonna get the corner step? The mattered? Oh no! Render chases and shoots him when he gets decoyed.
Sorry for the noise in my background, they're not being quiet. An Uber is popped on multiplex, and Zato goes down. But multiplex are behind them. No, Brando going pretty big with
They'll
the
kill
Uber
the scout too, and yeah, they should just push out.
That's plenty to push out on.
They might get another scout, but I think honestly they just focus on the point cap and move forward with the play ad they've given, gifted. Demo, there's no scout. They should go in right now.
The control point is being contested.
And they're just pushing them out of the point, yes squad are just pushing
Renner's
across.
getting low, but he does get help from Corgi, so he stays alive. He might clean up the scout. If he decides to hit a shot, yeah, he gets him finally. And I'm not sure what's happening here. This should have been a really easy fight for U-Squad if they took it earlier, but they got respawned, so it's been kind of weird.
Oh, are they gonna get the med? Oh, very unlucky from Ren.
Yeah, that was strange.
I think they assumed they had Uber advantage, just wanted to go in with a scout and pop the Uber, which they did, get the med, but they ended up popping the Uber instead, because...
But Rendo wasn't really focusing on the med, because he hit 150 on the soldier, I believe, and about 100 on the med.
Well, I mean, I saw the idea, it was a good idea. He just wanted to go in and get the med, but the med just got Uber in time.
I think if the Windows is that low, I don't think the scout's gonna kill him fast enough. Because unlike Soldier, where you just fire 2 rockets and you bounce them away so they actually stop healing. With Scout, they're not going to be continuously healing, so you always run the risk of them turning around the situation.
I just think they were probably more confident with Render going in and trying to get the med rather than a Soldier. I don't think they had a Soldier there, and they thought Render would probably cover the ground quicker.
Oh well, it is what it is, and now we've got another jump on the med. Corgi hits him for 100. As we say, that 6-4 goes down, but so does Anzo. I don't know why Anzo died there. There's just no reason to bleed players after your players are suicided. But they've got an early force here, and they have to either be waiting for the demo, or Reno also goes down, so I'm so confused about these Uber exchanges. Alan just slowly waddling his way back from Big Door.
And yeah, it looks like Multiplex is just gonna get this Uber pretty easy. Well, this point pretty easy. And they're just spamming him out top. It looks like Corgi's gonna go down. Nope, he stays alive in 15 health.
Control point is being contested.
And it's just gonna be even Ubers, probably pushing into last.
Time has been added.
And sorry for I just have to wait for people to stop talking so loudly. And then I'll keep going.
It's okay, GG.
Looks like Multiplex is just gonna try and maybe jump Jiho through left. He looks like he's just spamming there right now, but nope, they don't seem to be doing anything. They're just sort of sitting around. And Render's sniping out. Looks like he's going river. Oh, Render's gonna get Render actually body blocks the soldier. But he does get the force. Probably
And
irrelevant.
Geo goes down. So, wait, that was false. Never mind.
Yeah, they got force.
Yeah.
Irrelevant didn't need a pop there, I don't think. He was pretty fine. Like, he was in 75 and the rocket wasn't going towards. As we see, there's a push coming in, and Zato is just gonna take this solo. Try and kill as many players as he can.
You know, as we pointed out before, the single pocket soldier Uber is probably the least effective one on this map. Like,
Yeah.
look, now they've all got bunched up here. Unless Geo makes a miracle happen, which he might, but he did just die. And
It's like he's just gonna be a scout.
yeah, as I said, that's the problem with soldier Uber. Is like, there's no because the problem is you have damage, but you don't get kills, and so you let the other team heal up, or you get one kill but no damage on anyone else. So you're not really that much better off.
Corgi kills himself on something. I wasn't really watching.
It was like a force.
Okay.
But as we say, Zato does go down, and I don't think multiplex are quite confident here without Zato kind of leading them. And
He seems to
Egan's
lead a
just
lot of pushes.
spamming stickies and check. Yeah, he's definitely been leading quite a lot of pushes.
Are they gonna push on this Uber advantage? I don't think they know. Or they think they have it. And they come in, but look like the counter is gonna come out soon through choke.
Our control point has been
And Egg is getting targeted, but he kites them for a long time, so looks like the Uber from Multiplex was not very effective, and they've just dropped players outside of the Uber, so
But as we said, it's irrelevant. Just like walks into the stickies. He really needs to look where he's going.
alert. The control
Oh,
point has been
Uga should go down. Yeah, and this is a bad decision from Left to abandon his player because it means he dies.
Mm.
And Render kind of in limbo there, so he dies.
Corgi's just gonna duel the scout on midpoint.
He's gonna die. Unless he
Yeah,
gets
there's
one
two scouts
rocket.
there.
Yeah, he's dead. Enzo just suddenly gets two-shot randomly. I'm not even sure how, but
And failing to win a duel again.
come on, let's not ride him too hard. It's difficult playing MG and an actual Sixes game sometimes.
Well, those two scouts coming in and cleaning up the scout soldier just look. Oh, Geo actually really forward on their combo.
Yeah,
That's a lot of damage.
This looks
Yeah,
like
I
a.
guess you can
Well, he
upgrade
dies, but this looks like another fantastic last hold.
Yeah, there's been a lot of those so
There's
far.
6 minutes left, so you know they might park. They might actually even see the round out. Corgi tries to go for a force, but little did he know, Left didn't even have Uber.
This could be a bust fuck. I don't think Yes will have the kind of team to do that though. Let's see if Corgi maybe comes up something like pyro heavy. Just, or is he gonna stay soldier? No, he's just soldier. Looks like they don't want to like park the bus, and Render's going sniper. Just gonna be a even Uber's last hold again. Render just sniping down river, not really seeing anything. Egg's got forward stickies near the roller, so I'm just gonna expect a jump from Jiho, probably from river. They've been favoring that a lot. No, he's a sniper. Never mind.
I think they should just have an engineer, like for when there's extended last pushes. Like, if the sentry doesn't get focused down in time, it kills people post Uber. If it gets focused in the Uber, then you know they've wasted like 3 seconds of the Uber shooting a sentry, while the other team just like was like, yeah, okay, we're gonna kill you now. Like sentry is so good on this map because there's so many good positions. There's the health back. There's behind the the pole. As I said, Jiho does go down, and 6 spots, so the Corgi goes down. So I don't really feel confident about them pushing in, but you know, whatever. They do what they want, and Render goes down, and Chop goes down. So this is just like, yeah,
Just a
nothing's
reset.
happening. Welcome to Gully Watch, guys.
This happens a lot on this map.
It does. It really does. It's ridiculous.
With 4:20 minutes left. 4 minutes 20 left. Sorry.
Come on, mate. You're meant to be showing your support of the law.
So yeah, just another even Ubers. Probably some suicides.
I'm glad we never actually saw the quick fix come into prominence in Australian TF2 because If you remember the quick fix land on Gully Wash, there was like a 15-minute last hold. And you could summarize it to be heavy is strong against quick fix, and we cannot push into heavy.
Yeah, it was not very fun to watch. I doubt it was very fun to play. I never really played it, so. But on Gully Wash, I can imagine it was just impossible.
Render is kind of being indecisive whether he wants to go scout, and it kind of cost them Corgi's life. Had he been scout sooner, he would have cleaned up the player. But yeah, Irrelevant honestly needs to watch where he's going. He's just like lost.
Yeah,
He's
his
like,
positioning has been pretty poor this map.
yeah. And Render's trying to take a duel. He's hit some nice damage. I mean, I think they can just pressure here because it's a combo. They should be able, because Zeta's really out of position, and they get the force. So now they're just back to last and repush with Ubad or something. And Render, kind of in a silly spot, but apparently no scout can hit shots. And
Well, he was just trying to get out. It wasn't really his fault. He got like cut off by a scout when he went through lower. But that's still good. That's bigger advantage on Yes Squad now.
This is fun.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Last hold fortress.
This last hold has been going on for 4 minutes, guys, and 2 minutes 40 left. I'm honestly not confident in Multiplex's ability to destroy them, because now they have to send him a force, they gotta wait another 20 seconds for Uber. It's a nightmare.
Yeah, at this point it might just be looking a bus park. Like, it's really hard to push out of Gully Wash, and at this point, 2 minutes for a cap on Gully Wash it's a pretty slim chance, so I could see Yes Squad just sort of keeping this last hold going. I think NG and Heavy, just go for it. Like, even though it's lame, it's only 2 minutes. You won't be able to push and get a cap in 2 minutes. It's not on Gully Wash, not the way these teams have been playing.
I'm fairly certain Render's hit like one shot on Sniper this whole time, so I really think he'd just like stay on Scout or, you know, even try Enzo on the Sniper man. As we said, Geo tries to go for the force, but does the weirdest jump.
I think you could jump from there.
Yeah, he just like smacks into the ceiling and goes straight down underneath. I think he's a bit forward, but he's kind of getting aggressive with his traps, but I think they just need to back off. They kind of can't win the round anymore because this is 1 minute 30, they gotta cap 4 points. And,
yeah.
You know.
Just bring out the off classes, really. At this point.
Like, you're not playing to win at this stage, you're playing not to lose the round. You want to keep the lead up. Like, it's terrible for morale when, like, 20 seconds left, you're like, oh yeah, we can hold it, guys, and then they just walk in and cap.
Yep, definitely. Jiho is in river. Maybe looking for another jump. But, oh, they actually pop in. Just gonna trade Ubers. That doesn't really seem like the correct decision at this point.
Yeah, as I said, I don't understand Multiplex's insistence on this Pocket Soldier solo, because they get clumped up, and Irrelevant hits a big arrow on the round, and now they can't really, now they can't. This is the end of the round, guys.
Yeah, they can't push it in 40
They
seconds.
can't. Like, Irrelevant should be getting Uber in 20 seconds, and yeah, like,
They just stay lost.
yeah.
They're not gonna be able to.
They're not gonna do it. They just, I guess they just run in with heals one last time.
Yeah, Render pulling out the heavy. Good choice. Multiplex don't even seem to want to push this. They probably don't realize the time. So, this is gonna be 2-1 in Yes Squad's favor for this half. Quite different from last map, which looked pretty decisive for Multiplex.
Unless we have the solid. Oh, Rando?
Rando just
the big direct, and yeah. I think you can't really just, because the way Sato wants to play, it's the single, you know, Uber into blue. But I don't think he's really winning out on these Uber fights against Rando, even though he might have the better aim, and I think he does. But these single soldier Ubers are not working out for them.
Yeah, then they're not. It's not. This is not Granary. Like, you can't just single soldiers in and win the game. Like, you actually have to play differently on this map, and looks like Multiplex is just not adjusting.
And it's especially apparent with, you know, even Ubers, because, like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna shoot? Like, the people can just move behind them, like, just decide to walk back into spawn, and what are they gonna do? You can't shoot them.
You need burst damage, so
Yeah.
pushing 2 people in is like pretty much mandatory on this point. as left leaves the game.
Looks like
Possibly.
I think he's had enough. Maybe they're just going home. They're packing up, boys. Looks like we're done here.
It's like just two people from multiplex
Alright,
disconnecting, maybe restarting stuff.
Maybe let's take a quick check of the stats.
Yeah.
I think that
I can
might
actually-
be in order. Okay, Rando went 32 and 15, and that just like shows you Zato went 18 and 16. Like these, and he got outdamaged like 2,000. It just shows you that Zato is kind of, you know, gifting Rando with these opportunities. Like Rando is like, oh okay, I'm going to get Ubered, and you can't shoot me, and your team is dead. Oh, okay, that is the last hold of the day, and they're just rinsing and repeating. Like Uga is staying alive. He's either
He's
from
not
what
getting
I-
any of the Ubers, so he
yeah,
can't
from
really
what I've
do much.
seen, he's either staying alive and kind of just leaving, or he dies because the team's Uber has been suspect. And here, Six Spot's been going for a lot of duels, but I don't think he's been winning a lot of them. And same thing with Chop here. I think Chop has been winning a fair bit, but Corgi is, I think, outplaying Jiho on this map. Like,
Yeah, Corgi's had a pretty good map so far. He's got a lot of good
although
fosses.
he's like getting out damaged by Jiho,
That's not really. It's something the stats can't really show.
Yeah,
It's just
it's
making better plays.
like stats on Soldier is strange because if you jump into a team of 4 people constantly, like Jiho was doing, you're bound to get like 400 damage per life. But it just seems Corgi is picking his moments better. Like single Soldier Uber into mid from Rando. Corgi decided to go under. He walked in, he crunched 3 players. Like Rando hit 150 to Med, Soldier, Demo. Corgi just cuts them off with a single, like, 1 rocket and kills all 3 of them. Like, I think he's got his moment. I think Jiho needs to pick when he needs to bomb and just not go for a mindless suicide. Because you can't achieve anything with 1 player down, like 1 player. It's still really hard to push into the gully last with full Uber and like even players. Like the utils are so strong on this map, but we've only seen heavy so far from both teams, which
And sniper.
yeah, it's kind of discerning.
It's not really a defensive class. I mean,
Well, sniper is defensive in the way when there's lots of players, you're forced to multi people, but the way gully works, every push is televised. So it's both defensive and offensive at the same time because you know who's not going to be coming. You know, like, if you see 4 players going through river, you know someone's going to be coming through roll, you know someone's going to be coming through top left. Or top right,
Yep.
I mean. Or whatever side it is, like the little balcony thing. But it just seems... Irrelevant's been giving me a lot more heals. Like, he's died more times than left, but he's got 2,000 more heals, 2,000 more over heals. I guess most of this has been inflated because of last pushes, but it just seems like left isn't keeping people nearly as alive during their Ubers, and
he seems to heal Zato a lot.
so
Like,
I'm checking the heal
not
stats.
running Ubers that
Like
amazingly either.
Rando gets a lot of heals, and I guess for what Egg got in this game, he did amazing. He did about 300 DPM with 2k heals, 5.5k over heal.
He also had the GG Egg play of the day.
Yeah, he did, honestly. That crit
crit's
was
great.
excellent.
Looks like multiplex have leveled up, readied up.
Yeah, I think Enzo kind of knows that he's not going to win a lot of these duels. I think he just needs to stay alive and just be presence. Like, there's 2 ways you can kind of play scout on this map. You can kind of go forward, just hold W, like just be always on that other team's demo pocket's dick the whole time, and just like shooting like them constantly. Or you can kind of be a bit more passive and wait for everyone to come to you. But it's, especially against Jiho, who's going to be doing these double jump bombs, these really fast bombs. Just like, I'm pretty sure you could know that Jiho is always going to be trying hunting the demo and med, like every mid, every second, every last. Yeah. So, what do you think's gonna happen in the second half, TJ?
Well, I hope your squad can pretty much like pull it out, because I would enjoy seeing a third map.
Yeah.
These games might be sloppy, but they're kind of entertaining still. I think Zato needs to just not do any more solos. Like, he needs a player, pushing to last especially. So I hope we see some better Ubers and better play all round from the multiplex combo.
Mm.
And hopefully less last holds.
Like, Rena got 10 more frags than the next person. Which is like...
Yeah. I
what
feel
do you-
that's... Render's sort of... He gets all the kills, because he's just the strongest gal on a team with Anzo. No offense to Anzo, but he's not really the run up and get kills.
Nah, Anzo, you're garbage. If you're watching this, you're garbage. Hi, Anzo, you're garbage. Nah, just kidding.
Render sort of just gets all the kills on that team.
Yeah, he
like,
does.
In terms, he also gets Ubered as well. He gets the scout Ubers in. So
Yeah, I think Render's been playing a lot of the I'm going to get heals kind of game. He's kind of
heals, run in
double.
and get kills.
Yeah, he's got the same overheals, but he's definitely been healed a lot more. Like I think Anzo's been getting packs.
Yeah.
I
and
think
Anzo's been like playing around the combo more while Render runs in and gets kills.
if multiplex keep trying, they don't adapt. I don't see them taking much more rounds because, but they capped that one when everyone was dead. But every other time when there's been even players, they've just been like, "Help me! I'm doing the same thing over and over again, but it's not working. But I'm gonna keep doing it anyway." But as we
Looks
say,
like
this
going live.
it's coming in.
I'm gonna watch Egg. Because apparently he did a lot of damage and didn't take much damage, so he must be having... Oh, he actually stuffs up his rollout. Looks like he's going big door now. He's actually very slow. He
Who
stuffs up
cares?
both stickies.
It's honestly, it's alright. Be slow on this. It's about.
He doesn't look like he's doing much.
Uga's kind of getting smashed here, but he does take down the round. But they're all bunched up.
Again, Yes Squad seems to be
Yeah.
playing on the floor a lot, and playing on the floor does not seem that good on Gully Wash, honestly.
As we say, it's okay. Right now, U Squad needs to come back in. Right now.
Yeah, good. They came in and helped Render. That's good.
Chop's gonna hopefully go down. Oh,
No, he's
Chop
gonna...
with the 180 suspect flick there and
Ugh.
takes him down.
He gets
He
crossbowed.
gets smashed with the crossbow from Relf.
It's
and-
still probably pretty poor that they
Yeah.
didn't take him down and just let
I
that
don't
guy...
actually know where Relf backed off to just then. He should have just like stayed in. Like, cause now they kind of gave up some point presence and.
It's
Multiplex-
really hard to hold people out of point on this point without a demo.
Yeah. And left is in a bad position here. And Zeta goes down, so I don't really think that team is comfortable. Okay, they get forced.
They do, they
But-
force super. But they
Oh,
lose.
if they're quick, they can go through a big door and force it back.
Yeah. Anzo does go down in that push, so not a player advantage.
I don't
but
think
they
they've
need
seen
to spot-
Corgi here. Corgi's... What?
Les is actually very
Corgi,
far away.
Corgi misses the first Corgi, no! Okay.
Rando
Okay,
juggles
Corgi's-
Uga.
Corgi's
Probably
behind
saving.
it. Rando and Corgi are behind them up top. They're coming
Does
right
not look
now.
Good.
They both jump. They'll get something done, but Rando
Dang,
doesn't
what
really
Egg?
jump.
Egg needed to come in and like support.
Oh, Rando, please save us from these sins. Oh, he had some big
No.
damage, but
They lose
Not
3
gonna do
players. So Egg's
6
just
spot
got a
goes
sticky
under.
choke.
Yeah, 6 spot's going under right now, and
They
they
need
haven't
to be
seen
safe.
him.
They need to
They haven't
be
seen
safe.
him. Both scouts are under. But they kind of, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. So they're just like around elbow.
Captured.
They just
And
let them
let's get
go. Those 3 stickies, and those are some value stickies right there.
just, yeah, scare them. Oh, the Uber comes in. And Uga gets the health pack as well. It's gonna be a very hard takedown now.
Whoop! That was a big mistake
Our control.
if I ever saw one.
Alert. Our control point. Alert. The control
Chop
point
is
is
back
being
cap.
captured.
He's gonna die. He's not gonna get the back cab anymore. It doesn't actually matter.
Shout out to Yukari for trying to
And-
tell me stuff to do despite refusing the class.
Shoutouts to Egg here who got a nice punch.
And Egg just pushing and choke. I don't know where Rando is.
I'm pretty sure he died. He died to chop behind. But Render's gonna get the cap.
Control point is being
Okay, that
That's
it
very
doesn't
weird.
even matter. That fight is like
It's
over
Render's
because
fault,
now Enzo and Corgi are gonna get. Well, Enzo definitely is getting spawned, so they can't really fight into second. Because
Yeah.
Irrelevant has Uber in about 5 seconds. Hopefully they're confident and they just stay in.
There's a soldier behind on lower. Anzo does not fight him. Weird.
Yeah. I don't think they've seen Chop.
Rando does get a kill on Zero. That's probably positive.
They haven't
But there's
seen
still
Chop?
big advantage. Oh, this is
They
poor.
still
They
haven't
should not have
seen
come back
Chop.
without advantage, and Rando takes down the med. Uga does pipe Rando.
But Chop does come in, gets a kill or two.
Oh, the scouts from Multiplex just clean up everyone.
That was strange. Like, Rando gets a kill secured and he should just back off. Like,
Yeah, this looks like it's gonna be a point for Multiplex.
Yeah.
No spawns in time. As I say that,
I mean, unless Render's a god. Render is a god. Never
nah,
mind.
there's too many people coming in.
That's 2-2.
Multiplex only seem to be doing it when, like, only winning when they just wipe, Yes Squad. And we have a pause. But yeah, so, Multiplex just pushing in and, well, they just won because they wiped. They haven't been getting any good pushes, just single soldier Ubers. So
Apparently the medic was unable to see people, so we've had a pause for a bit. We have left quoting a famous TV show, which we will not go disclose the name of because we might get sued for copyright here. You know, it's kind of strange how both teams are playing.
I'm pausing. That seems to be very positive on Rando to start off with, but like he took down the med and he unfortunately got piped by the demo.
They kind of didn't notice that they had players behind, and it's really stupid if you don't see them. If they saw them, they win. If they don't, they die post-Uber.
Uga has gone choke. He's got good damage. Egg? Did he go big door again? Uga gets a big pipe onto Rando. But then gets taken out by Rando.
But Gio goes for the big bomb, takes down, and
does
hits
get
a
the
nice
med.
rock on end.
But GG
But-
Egg with huge pipe.
But now it's, what,
Oh,
3v1? That was a bad play. Like, if you get the med, you're not gonna bunch up in the corner. You want to, while they're distracted, you want to bunch out. You want to move around so you have opportunities to re-attack the point or get your med out. They just like decided, you know what, I found myself a new home and this is where I'm gonna stay for the next 10 seconds before I die.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why they had to go so aggressive after they took the med down. They could have just conserved advantage.
And as we,
And-
because of that, it's been like 20% ad for Irrelevant here.
There's a
I
crit
think
streak on
Multiplex.
Irrelevant.
Oh, I think we might have a GG Egg player of the day coming up. I feel one coming.
Do you feel it?
I feel it, dude.
They're being passive. They're waiting for him to get on point. Oh, this looks like it's going to be some juicy stickies coming in. And left does go down. And Egg comes in and pipe. Egg and Rando just destroying. And Rando is behind. Fighting two scouts by himself until Anzo comes in. And they're just both fighting the fourth point, and they have... Oh wait,
Yeah.
no, that's stopping the back cap. I was looking completely
Yeah,
wrong direction.
but that's like, I think that was a last ditched attempt, but they somehow got Irrelevant.
Our control point has been captured.
Irrelevant could still come up as crits.
Yeah.
And probably not, he comes back up. Yeah, he might come crits again. They could probably build an advantage. It's only 20% disadvantage. They could always do what they failed to do before and just crits into last and then, like, reset so they have crits advantage. And looks like they're probably going to try and do that because Irrelevant has stayed on crits. Looks like it's just going to hold passive out in courtyard and grind
Well,
Uber.
It's, I mean, they kill Irrelevant, but left died or like wasn't healing, so it's basically even. Or is it a crit again?
No, it's a crit streak. I told you it was a crit streak.
Or? Okay, so
Yeah, that's what that's what I was saying. They're probably
Yeah,
going to come and
yeah,
do the
sorry,
crits reset.
I wasn't listening. I'm dumb. My bad.
It's okay. They look like they're gonna go down
Yeah.
river with it.
It's-
Egg
it's-
is calling for med, so
Yeah, it's fine to
actually
trade.
from window, I think.
I think, yeah, they should go in, force the Uber, and then cycle back. Like, don't lose any players.
Oh, there's a sentry.
That's-
Egg just
Whoop.
needs to. Oh, Egg gets destroyed
Egg
by
no,
Ugo.
egg no, egg no.
They
Yeah.
needed to just crits in
Oh.
and pop the Uber. Like
I'm
again,
actually,
they didn't
this
check
is
where they
fine.
were going.
They come up in 3 seconds.
Yeah, they should be able to hold this.
Because
Actually,
you think
they're playing
about
very
it,
passively.
I'm
They can
pretty
hold
sure
it.
6 slot is going to change off scout, change off to scout, and the egg just comes in. Oh, but as we say, that's render and render go down. I
They-
don't know what they're thinking.
They gave them so much ground, and they didn't
Yeah.
need to. They had spawns,
Strange.
and they just walked in and just crushed them. I don't really know what Yes Squad were thinking. And now it's just, they're fighting over the point of loss. They're just both being very passive. No one
Well,
really
that-
wants to make the first move.
I see this crits coming in, but no one hits anything.
Control point is
Yeah.
Egg was he was bringing us for some disappointment.
Rando is making some plays though.
Yeah, but he's a soldier. He's a pog soldier. Like without heals, what are you gonna do?
control point is being captured.
What are you gonna do? Well, the answer is apparently jump at the med. Oh, he hits a big rocket. He
misses and
craters
gets
the
high.
med, but he still lives.
Time has been added.
Yeah,
Relevant's still on crits creek, by the way. And Render sniping second from forward spawn. He gets seen though.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
And looks like they're just gonna try and push in last with Uber advantage. But they need to make it quick, otherwise... Actually, they're holding with the defensive crits, so... This looks not very good for Yes Squad.
Well, I mean, they're not gonna get Uber in time. Like, but judging on the solo from,
Another solo?
I mean, this time it kind of crushed his egg, so
Nah,
it kind of worked.
Ugo came in after him.
Yeah,
he just didn't get
that's
any
true.
Uber, but he still came in after him, so...
Yeah. Oh, that was unlucky. Irrelevant had. I'd say if they had one more player to throw onto the point to stop it, they might have gotten like 4 players down from there.
Yeah, just one rocket with the crits would have been really
Shoutouts
brutal.
to Edit there from the famous team CK Loves Dick running the permanent crits in Division 2. Shoutouts to them.
Yep. They
I'm
definitely
not
did
actually
do
gonna
that.
lie, that's great. I enjoy them doing that. Good for them. As we says, Geo goes down, but he also takes Rendo goes down. Rendo is yeah, this is looking not so great.
Yeah,
So,
squad looked like they
yeah.
might be tilting a bit. They sort of didn't play that mid at all well. They did get out, but I mean... They're just not looking like they
I mean-
were in the first half.
Yeah, it's 3-2 right now. They're looking a bit lost. Oh, the crits! You have to hit things with an egg. Come on,
Come on, eh?
egg. This has been the 3rd crit. Oh, I'm getting. I usually enjoy watching crits, but I'm so disappointed right now.
Dies anyway.
I'm so disappointed, dude.
Yeah, there is not much happening with these crits. It's very
And left
disappointing.
hasn't popped, so I'm.
And there's a backup going on though. Render
They-
looks like
Why
they're
did
gonna get it though.
Why did Zato leave the point? If they just cap, like they just walk forward and suddenly
Render is on their demo though. He dies
they,
though.
they honestly should have just left them alone and watched you Squad be a play down for the hold. Like, yeah, it's
So-
really bad. Like, there's no reason to be there. Like,
Watching
to jump
Zato.
back.
Looks like they're gonna go demo first. Oh no, Zato and then demo. Oh,
That
they go
is it?
through like GG egg.
GG egg! And Zeta goes down without accomplishing much because he has no heal, because he was expecting it, and this is gonna be a hold. This is gonna be
This is
one hell of
definitely
a... See, the problem is, egg does that trap all the time. Like,
Yeah, they fell for it twice now.
this is the 2nd time someone's been dropped because of it. Like, sometimes you just gotta be like, yo man, where are the stickies at? And you gotta clear them. But apparently we ain't, so whatever.
And
As we said, it's another 2 players.
Anzo
good.
takes down 2 people.
Yeah, I think
Obviously cleaning up Render's damage.
I kind of think this ruins a back opportunity, and Elephant's got crits again, so we might 4th time's a charge. I'm not actually sure how many times.
They don't look like they want to pop it until they get around corner.
Oh,
Oh,
just the whole
Egg!
time.
Egg doesn't even need crit.
Irrelevant goes down. Never mind. Egg, come on,
Oh,
come on, Egg. Come on, Egg.
no, that wasn't his fault.
Egg,
Elephant
Egg,
ran
come
into
on.
a rocket.
I think this should have just been bad. There's no reason
Yeah.
to be.
Alert. The control point is being
And hopefully he's gonna win a duel. Hopefully kill this soldier too.
Yeah, he kills
got-
both.
Nice. It's
He
just
plays for
Uga. If Rendo gets an edge cutback, he's gonna kill the damage.
He's gonna kill. No,
No,
oh,
never mind. Yeah, as
The
I said,
MGDM from Uga.
Uga does the. Oh, Corgi screws up jump and has no way of living now. Goodbye, Corgi. Oh
The
no, he
MG
comes back.
sticky at
He
his
comes
feet.
back. Never mind. I jinxed him and he just falls down.
Zeta getting very aggressive around corner. They're already in. They look like they're just gonna get him for free. Yep, they're just playing really aggressive, and they look like they're just out spamming. All of Yes Squad are in one spot, and they just seem to be like taking spam. And they're in very bad positions. Render doesn't get a kill, but it looks like they're gonna get mulched. Yeah, Zato fires a rocket on top of the med's head and kills like 2 people. And Zato misses the air shot. Where's your MG now?
And also lets left go down.
That's
Come
very
on,
poor
guys.
pocket play.
That's kind
Very
of
poor.
embarrassing. Like you do a
That was a
great.
TG play. Go for the air shot and let the med die.
Yeah, but come on, let's be real. He'd never hit that air shot anyway.
Yeah, that's not the point. I still let the med die.
You always let the med die. Anyway, enough circle jacking. Let's go back to watching Zato fire rockets. Sorry, and River. It just seems like a spam wall. I don't think multiplex is coming out on top. I think they need to back out and just chill in lobby or something. Because River's gonna be quite contested. And
Well,
goes
they're
down.
gonna play it down.
Yeah.
They have Uber.
But
Oh.
what are you
It's 2 players.
bunching up for, guys? Come on. This is sad, guys. Come on.
They just need to not die to Uga's pipes again. Oh, Jiho gets the med.
Whoa. So
It's
also,
looking like
although
huge Uber.
they haven't really been playing sniper much. Like sniper on gully last is really effective. If you get one shot, you just stay and take a couple more.
Is
So
Zato cleans up
I guess
Render?
left is gonna wait for Uber and then come in.
Hopefully they ring
They
the
could've-
demo. Where's
They could
Uga?
have come in now when like red had no heals, but you know they're opting
Looks like
safe.
Zato's gonna go solo again. I don't like this decision. Jiho meanwhile gets egg though.
It's alright. It's fine now.
Saving the push for them.
The control point is being contested.
But Render is a god at this game apparently, and so is Render.
Render is still going. Can he win the duel?
Oh,
Nah,
no.
unlucky.
Now it's 4-2. I think you know this might be the end, guys.
Yeah, it looks like the end for our heroes. I guess yes, squad of the heroes. I'm just gonna watch Uga on this rollout because he looks like he's been doing beastly amounts of damage this match. Probably mostly with pipes, but that's not the point. And
Yeah.
he's going choke.
Uga's spamming some stickies down big deal. I am liking that Uga is trying to go for players, so he's not trying to just sticky the other down, because it's been working on mids. Like, the mids they've won is because Uga's gotten massive damage and it's allowed Geos to go onto the bomb.
And Egg and Irrelevant were at big door the entire time.
But they're
Not
kind
really
of getting
doing-
zoned out by both Egg and Enzo. So I don't know what Uga and left are trying to do. Because now they've lost
Still
another
at
player.
choke. Yeah, they didn't back their players at all then. Yeah, and they're just gonna get bullied out. Both
I
teams
don't
sort of
think
abandoning their player.
I don't think they realize that Irrelevant dropped. See ya. Oh, guys, come
Irrelevant is
on.
not having a good time this match. Corgi gets a lot of damage through the choke though.
But
See if they can capitalize on it. Never mind this.
yeah, but they force. They'll be able to hold. Oh, Enzo takes a kill. Enzo's on a 4K. He's going big. Corgi's still behind. He's gonna get he gets a 3-meter midi, as they like to call it.
Zato drops down, lets his med die again.
Yeah, and
And Egg
Egg
hits
hits
a
a
big
nice
pipe on him.
pipe. So now
Disaster for multiplex.
yeah, they're gonna have like a 10% ad. Yeah, but this should be enough to take second. Like, what were you thinking, guys? Come on.
That was just very poor.
Yeah,
Everyone dropped on the
Uber,
floor
that's-
and
yeah,
chased players.
Don't drop on the floor when you have Uber ad.
It's very poor positioning from multiplex during that fight. Good work for the air squad for just taking full advantage of it as well. They just got high and just spammed down, killed everyone. I think Zato needs to look a bit more to protect his med rather than get kills. I know it's fun to chase kills, but it's important that left stays alive as well, especially on that point.
If only you had learned this lesson before, TJ.
I don't learn.
You never do.
Oh, Uber coming in.
They're going for the pop. They
They
need to
have
take the med down or something. I don't know. They
Can you
could.
take the heavy down?
They gotta
Ah.
lock them in Swan or something.
Control point is being
Oh,
What?
there's a scout on the point though.
Okay,
Oh,
Corgi
this is
just
good. Put everyone on the
Corgi
point.
just needs to
Render
walk
needs
into the
spam
point.
down.
Corgi just needs to walk. Never
Where's
mind.
Corgi?
That was not a good idea to walk at the point when they're all looking at you. If you just stayed in secret and just like went You know what? I'm gonna back cap. They would have got the round, but
Where was Egg that fight? Did he come in with the Uber?
I don't. I'm not. I think he died very early. Enzo, Render, and Egg died really early.
I think they needed Egg in that Uber, and they probably could have won. They needed to sticky out, like sticky spam the heavy and sticky the other people out. So for them, multiplex is like,
It's not so much the spam on the heavy. It's more like you have so much lockdown. It doesn't matter they have Uber or not. Like if they can't come out without being bounced like 100 times, then what's that Uber gonna do?
and he could have stickied the point and killed everyone because everyone jumped on it after the scout came behind. Jiho does die to a sticky trap at roller, but yeah, squad seems to be dropping more players.
It's fine. It's fine right now. Like some of multiplex are hurt. They can just back out and back of mid, and
It
they
takes
have,
a pipe.
they have spawns. So
Are they gonna push with? Didn't they have Uber advantage? Egg looks like he wants to score on choke.
yeah.
But they're not gonna have it in
I
time.
think multiplex understands that eSquad is gonna have to play against the clock because they have to get the 13. They need to get 2 rounds in the 13-12 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, 11 minutes now. Sorry, time flies.
There's a scout in big door, and he does take out Render. And Uga takes out Corgi. Zeta's just gonna come in with Uber. And Zato just solo Uber in. Probably the best possible point to put it. And he's just crushing Rando in this Uber.
Yeah.
And Jiho got opt to jump in.
They definitely had the better Uber, but
Zato's still
now
going
Zeta
after
has
him.
no rockets.
Yeah, he definitely has no rocket.
It's always fun to watch like the soldier who like he finishes the Uber, he's like, oh shit, I have no rockets, and he just pulls out the shotgun.
Well, even Uber's last hold looks like it's gonna be again.
But there's no demo, like they have nothing to lose if they go in now, but you know, Zato still has no rocket. What are you doing? What are you doing, kid?
He's honestly trying to Uber with shotgun.
And I'd like to take
on,
a quick
man.
second to say fuck you, nasty.
Agreed. Yeah, they're just holding in lobby. Hopefully, I don't know, maybe some suicides. Jiho looks like he's getting buffed to go down left from River. And he
Yeah.
does, he jumped in. He jumps very low, and they don't see him at all. Elephant manages to hold that time. So this might just be maybe a sniper from Jiho. He has been doing that. He does
Randa goes down.
rando.
And
That's
don't know
a
what's
full
happening.
push out.
This might be the round and
Yeah,
the
this might
game
be
and
the
the
game.
season.
Rando, that was very,
Oh,
very
you
poor.
played so well tonight. Come on, man, don't throw the game away.
Yeah, that was
Some easy level throws right now.
a big throw from Rando.
Yeah, and
Yeah, this
Zato-
looks like GG.
Yeah, this is actually you can't ever count anyone out when this player's alive on this last, but Enzo, I'm not sure he's gonna clutch this. He's walking around and stuff. He gets one
He does
kill.
get the demo.
Still alive.
He's still holding. Oh.
But he gets, you know, a fitting way to end. I think that's a GG. So multiplex take it.
Yeah, a pretty convincing second half
What
from
was it?
multiplex.
5-1, 5-2.
Yep.
I think the multiplex, despite the lack of scrimming, have been quite on top of their DM, like in relevance to the rest
Even
of
though
the
the don't scrim, coordination's not good. Doesn't matter in Div 3 as long as you have really good DM.
Yeah. Well, a lot of these things, like I don't really think these post-Uber DM plans come down to coordination. It just came down to, oh look, a guy is on 30 HP. Whoever kills him first wins. Like that's actually what's been going on.
Which is why I think multiplex came out on top, because they just had slightly better DM and did a lot better damage in just Uber fights and post-Uber fights.
Yeah. So GG.
Are we gonna have interviews or?
We need the man Broda to tell us.
I think we should try and get some people in.
Yeah, I don't have any of them except Anzo, so
Oh, I'll message somebody to come in.
I don't actually speak English, so I don't think I can be of use here either. Yeah, I think really well played by multiplex. Yeah. Who do you think probably played the best on that map? Did you?
I think both demos had huge games and did huge damage. Egg, while not doing as much damage, had... Well, I think he did a lot of damage, but they both had just really good plays, and the pipes were insane that game.
I think.
Like, what is with pipes in Div 3? It's just every time.
I don't know, dude. Everyone loves firing pipes. Pipes are amazing, but I think Egg kind of fell off a bit on that side. On the second half,
he definitely fell off a bit.
Ooh.
But he did have that magnificent crit, so I can't really say he didn't play well that
this
map.
This is a bit, a bit of a role reversal. Enzo had more kills in Render and more damage this time around. So I think the ineffectiveness of one scout in the second half may have cost them. I'm not too sure, but it kind of seemed how it went down.
It might have just been an adaptation from multiplex to start shutting down Render, because Render was going pretty huge at the first half of both maps, so...
Yeah, that's true.
Are they not coming this channel? We had some people coming in. I don't have any multiplex people, so I don't know.
I've messaged them, but they haven't got a reply yet, so...
Alright.
I'm not sure. You guys could just jump in the channel, right? Wasn't passworded.
Yeah,
Hello.
it's not password. Hello.
Hey.
Hello. Hello.
Hopefully we get some multiplex people in. Would be nice to have people from both teams.
Yeah, bad luck, guys. Play well.
That's alright. we try.
Hey, at least you guys place above Brodogs, and that's really all what we can
That's
ask.
the only part that counts.
Like, it doesn't matter if you lost this game. Honestly, as long as you place above Brodogs, you're always the winner to us. But yeah, bad luck about the loss.
That's alright.
You guys
It
played
was
some,
still a good season.
yeah, you guys played some pretty solid TF2 tonight. Just, I think
In
the second,
patches.
yeah, the second half of Gully was just a bit
So many
alien.
miscrits.
Yeah, I need to hound Egg about this once he comes in.
Yeah. What happened to the clutch player? He had one good crit,
I'm
and
just
then the rest just like didn't work.
We're gonna question him about how many crits do you think he took, and how many crits he thought he actually used properly.
Oh, I'm gonna say one. But
He
he
used
tried.
one crits properly.
I don't know, I think he used one properly, but it's not always his fault, I don't think.
It's positioning, definitely. You're not always in the best position to crits, so...
Yeah.
Hello, Egg. Welcome
Hello.
to the GG Egg cast of the game.
Yes.
We just got a quick question. How many crits do you think you hit in that tie game?
Oh, at least 2 out of 20.
You
At
got me
least.
You got me once at least.
Yes.
Yeah, he had one really good
He had
GG
one-
egg play of the day,
Yeah,
and then the
we
rest
can-
were just...
Yeah,
I didn't
Pretty-
really-
considered one to be excellent, and the rest not so excellent.
Yeah, it kind of got to a point where I was like, are we still running crits?
Left, is anyone else going to join? Or...
I think Jiho's gonna come.
Alright,
I think you guys definitely had the right idea with some of your crits repushes on Gully, but you guys lost players, and that kind of cost you because you had to back out and you couldn't crits back into them because you died.
Yeah, I'll get to that eventually. I'll tell you guys what I thought.
Looks like we're just gonna wait for some players to come in so we can
Yeah.
more variety in our interviews.
How do you guys feel about the season just overall? Was it a good season? Well, admin or...
Like our div was good fun, but I don't think as a whole it was all that great just because of so many disbands and stuff.
Shout out to Div2 this season being the solid disband of the year.
How many
Nice.
teams in Div 2 disbanded?
I'm pretty sure at least.
One.
I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
wait, you mean
two.
at the end of the season?
No, two disbanded. Too Young and Team Bravo.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know what the excuse is, especially when they open it up to transfers all through the season. Like every single round you could transfer. I don't know how you can not maintain a team. Like, yeah, sure, you might lose some players, but you can get new ones whenever.
Yeah, considering the way it was set up this season, I don't really think it's much of an excuse for not having players. Even if 3 people leave, it's like... it's
recruit more. And
yeah.
you can add them in whenever you want. There's people always posting in that recruit me thread, so
Yeah, people are keen, but we got there in the end, I guess.
No, fuck you, Brodogs.
Is that everyone? What's gonna happen?
Oh, I think Gio's coming, so let's just start. Oh, that's
Jay is
Gio.
coming.
That's
That's
Gio.
Jay. Brodogs, I think you're the cast man of the day, so maybe you should lead off with some questions.
Alright.
When he enters.
Sure. How are you, Gio?
Hello.
How do you feel after your match?
I feel good.
Yeah? Think you played
Yeah.
pretty well?
If you don't know it by now, Brodogs is actually coming onto you, Jiho, dude.
Please.
Jiho, you're an interviewer's worst nightmare, mate.
Okay.
Actually,
Say something more.
Hello,
Nah.
gamers.
I actually have a question for you. This was to be... Corgi's not here. No, that's unfortunate. But this is to you, Joe. You and Corgi seem to just have a lot of the mentality just to like... it'd be the Roma sword side essentially when, you know, you needed an advantage. You play like that? You sort of just let... your scouts just sort of let you go for the sword sides? Is that how you guys like to play?
Yeah, we always do that. Pretty much.
Were you fucking asked? Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
Yeah, what he said.
Okay.
I think I didn't give him the answer we've deserved Brodogs, so I think we should ask the next question.
Go star, whatever.
No, I'm not asking shit.
Mate, you're the
This is your
Anyway.
Twitch channel, dude.
Alright. Actually, I have one about Zato. With your Ubers, like, we saw you solo Ubering a lot, even when you had Uber advantage. But sometimes it was effective, sometimes it wasn't. How did you sort of feel about taking the Ubers? Like, it was obviously really effective when you were trading solos, like you were sometimes winning those, but sometimes with the Uber advantage, it felt like you might have been going alone. How did you feel about, like, Uber advantages?
That's honestly my mindset. I just go in and hope I can DM. Like, usually I'll Uber even though it's like not optimal and just hope for the best. It's just the way I am. It's fantastic.
It honestly seemed like every time you brought Uga in with the Uber, you guys won the round. Like,
Yeah, especially
Not
on
gonna
last
lie.
matches.
on Gully,
Like
it was
soloing,
just...
soloing into Uber last on Gully Wash, it's like you pretty much need like some extra follow up. It's like you want to do it all alone, but you definitely like need some extra spam from the demo.
Yeah. We just haven't been playing that much, so
That's fair enough.
It is what it is, and you guys did win. So.
TG, any questions?
Do you think on Granary that playing the really really strong pocket soldier combo, the Ubering in solo is better more often, rather than always solo Ubering on other maps?
I think Granary's just better because it's like it's more enclosed. There's like smaller areas, so you can sort of block more players with one Uber soloing.
Yeah, I definitely agree that just sort of soloing was a lot more effective on Granary than it was on Gullywash, and I sort of saw the way your team plays around it.
Yeah,
It just worked a lot better on Granary.
yeah, that's basically the problem. We just play every map the same.
It definitely looked like you adjusted in the end and sort of shut Render down, because he was doing a lot in the first half of Gullywash. So,
Yeah.
did you change anything to shut Render down in the second half, or it just happened?
Slight changes. I didn't actually think Render was doing that well, so I don't know.
We were all saying like focus egg because we're doing the most.
Yeah, there were some pretty GG egg plays there. Not always with the crits, but when it needed to come out, just sort of the big defenses, that kind of stuff. I think you got a 5k at one point without a crits. I think it was.
I think it was
Oh yeah.
3 with the pipes and 1 the sticky, something like that. One of those. Something along those lines.
I was in my element. I was in the zone.
So then what happened in the second half, Egg?
I know. Really.
Yeah,
I barely
you
remember
played
it.
pretty well. I think it would have been better had some of your other teammates been alive a bit more often, but, you know,
Yeah.
I think you played pretty well.
What can you do?
Yeah.
Oh. So, both teams, what are the plans for next season? You guys sticking around?
We have no idea. We haven't even discussed it.
Yeah, same with us.
Disgusting. I will be playing next season.
But will you be playing demo?
Hopefully.
Will you be playing as the GG Egg player of the day?
I
of the
can't
season?
play any other class.
Well, I mean, Brodogs can't really play Roma, and he's tried to play 3 seasons of it, so...
Yeah. Got away with it. Actually, there's a team Frax is forming, isn't he? You guys might, if you guys don't stick around, maybe you can play one night in that or a bit or...
I'm done after this season, so it'll have to be without me.
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to give a quick shout out to Relevant's crossbow kills in Yellowwash. Like,
Yeah, so good.
3 of them? Something like that.
3 or 4, and one of them was a 2-down saving last.
Oh, yeah.
Which is quite possibly the only time I can ever say I've actually saved a point.
Yeah. Well, I think that's it. I think we just shout outs in order to everyone who played tonight.
Let's do shout out.
Thank you for casting.
It definitely was not
We
a
didn't get the
repeat.
first half, by the way, of Granary
Yeah.
because Oddswatcher servers.
yeah.
Oh, crap.
It definitely wasn't Div 3 finals from last year, that's for sure. Last season, I mean. That was some pain to watch. This was
Not
actually...
Oddswatcher servers, Valve are crap. I apologize to Oddswatchers and people who maintain their servers. Please don't hate me. It's Valve for ruining stuff.
Do you hear?
Good.
I'll give a shout out to my boy Omen. Yeah.
Just to everyone I've played with over the years, and it's a bloody lot of people, particularly to Smithsonian and Dubious. Sooner or later, one of us had to fucking win something.
You both did. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, okay, they did. Never mind.
I meant the divisions, but yeah.
Yeah.
And that's it for me.
Shout out to Souls Fortress Admin, the teams in our division. Rondo probably, who had to leave and was our past scout.
Yeah.
Pretty much, I don't know, one night, like, we we're just talking about life and he just started talking about when he wanted to quit the game, and the next one he just kind of sent me a message and quit.
Shout out to all the casters for doing an amazing job covering the finals. Really loving the work.
Shout out to Lammy and the other admins for well organised season, and shout out to everyone. If I don't make it back next season, then yeah, see yous. But I've been playing this game since the dawn of time, so I probably would be back.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god. From beta till the end, I just won't be able to go.
I'd like to give a quick call out to Brodogs and say your Roma performance in the semi-finals was a bit suspect. Otherwise, I have nothing else to say.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah, you can't.
Shout
You've
out
never
to,
played sober in your life.
Shout out to Egg for interrupting me, and shout out to just Brodogs for casting and all the other casters that covered the finals. Shout out to everyone here for being loud as fuck during the casting, so I apologize for any backing. Shut up, Rachel. Shout out to Rachel. Yeah, just shout out to everyone. Shout out to the teams. It was a fun game to watch.
Shout out to my squad and Kai.
You have a squad?
Shout out to Domino's Pizza Vouchers.
Yeah. Shout out to Cruz for teaching me this amazing game.
Oh, that's cute.
thing is.
Later, haters.
See ya.
Raise your dongers.